Hey guys, welcome back. This video, I believe I'm going to do about what your backbone should be made of. Now, what do I mean by that? If you don't have integrity, morals, values, standards, dignities, hard lines, then you're going to be just like the people that we see on the news every night. Excuse me. Allergies. Now, what is integrity? Integrity is being honest with strong moral principles, a state of being whole, doing the right thing in all circumstances, even when no one sees it, because you're true to yourself. You do nothing dishonest to yourself or others. That's what integrity means. What's morals? That's something that this country, this world is lacking severely. It's knowing right from wrong. Example, thou shalt not kill, knowing it's wrong to kill. Knowing what's right or wrong in human behavior. The ability to tell right from wrong. That's what morals is. Values. What's values? Values is the degree of importance of something. Ability to determine which actions are best to do or the best way to live your life. To describe the importance of these actions, for example, being authentic, being your true self. Balance, boldness, beauty, authority, adventure, and achievement. That's what values means. Standards. Standards is something that's established as a rule or an example of a basis to compare to. An example, a guideline of what students must learn in a year. That's the standards. And for another example, a song that continues to be played for many years. Dignity. This is something a lot of people in this world are lacking. Dignity means a personal quality of being worthy of honor. Example, respect paid to an older person or a member of your family. Quality of being worthy of esteem, honor, and worthiness. Hard lines. What is a hard line? To me, my definition means a line in the sand or a subject or something you will never do. Say like, I never steal. That's a hard line. I never lie. That's a hard line. It's something that I will never cross and I will never do. All these things are who you are and the type of person you are and what you stand for. If you don't have these traits, then you're just like the toxic, evil people of the world. If you don't have these traits or beliefs, then what are you? These traits are your steel backbone that you live by. Some other qualities are being altruistic. What does altruistic mean? It means someone who stands up for others, always putting others first. That's a quality that I have too. Sedulous. Another quality I have. Not backing down and stands up for beliefs, works hard and doesn't give up easy. Reticent. Being someone who is restrained, formal, and don't like drawing attention to themselves. Usually prefer seclusion. I am reticent. Valiant. Possesses or shows courage or determination. Brave, courageous, unafraid, assertive. I've been told I am a valiant person. I don't know. But those things are qualities every one of us should have. And if you don't have them, then you're just like the people who are on the news every day showing all the crimes that are going on, the murders, the rapes, the shootings, the looting, setting fires, destroying. No respect for anybody or their property. I'm trying to think of the right word. Hold on. There's a country song out that says something to the terms of, you have to stand for something, because if you don't, you don't have anything. I think it's I forget what his name is. No, Aaron Tippin. A lot of people, I don't know if they just weren't taught these traits, if they weren't raised that way, or if they just threw caution to the wind and threw them out the window and just pretended to act like a barnyard animal, you know. But if you don't have any of these traits, then you don't have anything. Because these describe what kind of person you are, what you're willing to tolerate and what you're willing to not tolerate. And this is what the world is lacking in. And it truly makes me sad, because I was raised this way with all these qualities. That was something that was done right in my life. And they followed me throughout my whole life, and they still do today. I don't act like these people who are on the news. I don't act like a wild animal that has no morals, or has the morals of a barnyard. Sleeping with everybody and just partying and having a great time and destruction of property and everything else. I don't do that. I have respect for people and their property, their possessions, and their rights. But see, I was raised old school. I was brought up in the early 50s and the 60s when you didn't do things like that. And you were taught all these qualities. These were something that you possess inside of you, or supposed to possess inside of you. They were in me, but everybody wasn't raised the same way I was. And that's what makes it sad. Because this is why the world is going downhill. Because everybody, a lot of people, I can't say everybody, but a lot of people are lacking a lot of these qualities that you are supposed to have as a human. This is how God made you, and you've lost sight of that, or you threw it away, one. Now, I have always been altruistic. I've always been someone who stands up for others and always puts others first, ahead of myself. Yes, on this TFJ journey, we have to practice self-love, and that's hard for me to do because I'm so used to and was taught that you stand up for everybody else, especially those who can't stand up for themselves, and you always put other people ahead of you. But that's a form of humility, too. And I've been humble since the day I was born, but I've become more humble as my years have went on. But I will put that in another video. I don't like to draw attention to myself, so yes, I am reticent. Even though I'm on this channel, it's not what I wanted to do. It's what God asked me to do and told me that I needed to do. I don't like drawing attention to myself whatsoever. I've never had attention in my life, and I don't know how to handle that. When you don't have something like that in your life, you don't know how to deal with it, or how to politely accept it, I guess you could say. So it's a little hard for me. Because yes, on this journey you do draw attention to yourself, not intentionally, but what you do draws the attention to you, especially your light. And that's something I've never had to deal with before, so it's kind of hard for me to accept, I guess. Because like I said, I've always been out of the spotlight of attention. Always. I didn't like it, and I still don't like it. But God is trying to... How can I say this? God is trying to make me step out of the box to learn to accept attention for what I do. kind of like accolades, I guess you could say. Even though it's something I'm very uncomfortable with, I have always felt, and I will be truthful with you, because this channel is for truthful. Excuse me. I have always felt undeserving of attention. And I would go out of my way to avoid it. My sister, when she got married, God, when I was a teenager, she asked me to be a bridesmaid, and I wouldn't do it because I didn't want to walk down the center of the aisle and have everyone staring at me. I didn't want the attention. So I told her no. That's how badly I don't like to be the center of attention. At all. In any way, shape, or form. Because I am a super humble person. And I feel that that's not necessary, but God's pushing me to step out of the box and to accept that goes along with this journey. And He wants me to, I guess, be an example of how to deal with it, how to accept it, how to live with it, even though it makes you uncomfortable and you don't like it. Now, I don't know for sure, but I hear that He's going to thrust me into the public eye. And He knows that is something that I do not want, because I don't like attention on myself. I am more of a behind the curtains kind of gal than of in front of the stage kind of gal. Okay, time has ran out. There'll probably be a part 2 to this, so please like, share, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, send your friends to the channel, check out other content on this channel, and I hope to see you real soon.